I love learning about the manufacturing process, and today I'm with Nicole from Rejuvenation, and she's going to walk us through how you can make lamps out of something like this that you can use today. So thanks for having us here.
Sure, thanks for coming.
Yeah. So what's the process when you take an old piece and you're going to make it so it meets current standards and you can put it on the market today?
Sure. Well, behind us we have some examples of original fixtures that are waiting to be restored. And oftentimes we find these fixtures and find one that's so outstanding that we really want to reproduce it for modern homes.
Okay.
We also have an archive of catalogs that dates back to the late 1800s, and we'll reference that when we can't find an original and figure out how to reverse engineer it and bring new life into it.
Okay. So first up, how do you decide what trend that you're gonna be making? Because I mean, this is a process that starts and takes a while. So how do you decide what it is that you're going to reproduce?
Sure. You know, there's some research that goes into it. We watch what other people are doing, what's happening in the marketplace. Okay. And a lot of it sometimes is just finding a really cool thing. For example, mid-century modern homes are sort of on the rise right now as an affordability sort of thing.
So where do you find the pieces?
Oh gosh, you know, we have people that look at eBay. We have a salvage department where people will come in and bring them to us to sell, or finding out about a building that's being demolished. We'll go in and find originals to kind of look at and model our reproductions after.
So Nicole, after you've chosen the lamps to reproduce, what's the next step?
The next step is actually building them. So we break them down into components, and when an order comes in for a light, we have a shopping list that gets sort of manifested, and someone goes and picks all of those pieces and builds the light just for you.
So you put them all together here?
We do.
So can we go take a look at that?
Absolutely, let's go check it out.
So Nicole, we're in the production facility, so when I order a lamp, this is where it's all put together?
It is, yeah. So once we pull all of the parts to build the lamp, there's various steps that our craftsmen attend to, from finishing. We have 12 standard finishes available, cutting it to length, putting multiple arms and shades together with it, and then building it, as you can see behind us, wiring it.
So you have raw metal that's been shaped or tooled to the right shape, but you do all the finishing here.
We do most of the finishing here.
Okay, so what types of finishing, and what's the process a little bit?
Sure. Well, everything starts as raw brass, as you mentioned. Sometimes there's a buffing process. Okay. There's a sandblasting for our oil rub bronze finish.
Okay.
And then there's also, for our burnished antique finish, there's a lot of hand buffing that happens to get those beautiful highlights on the corners of the pieces.
Okay. I mean, I really noticed. I mean, people, there's a lot of attention to detail. I saw signs that actually show what meets standard and what doesn't.
Right, it's a fine line.
No, it's great. So, and then after that, what's the next process?
Well, once the finish is done, they go through to our lacquer room and get sprayed so that it maintains the finish, and then it comes here to our master craftsmen who assemble it and put the wiring in, and then down this conveyor belt for UL testing. And then we pack it up and ship it to our new home. Not before each craftsman signs a little card saying this was made just for you.
And that's really nice. I mean, because this really is a handmade product. This isn't a mass-produced product. You don't really stock everything in your store. It's you go there and you order.
Yep.
I really like that. That's great. So thanks for showing us the factory. And if you're looking for a reproduction, high-quality handmade, Rejuvenation is definitely the place to go. Thanks, Nicole.
Yeah, thank you.